Welcome to the first 2018 edition of the Miami-Dade Police Department's Week in Review. As the year draws to a close and we enter 2018, we'd like to pause and reflect on all the memorable moments our department took part in 2017. In 2017, a total of 137 police officer trainees took oath to serve and protect the citizens of Miami-Dade County. We'd also like to congratulate all 119 members who retired from the MDPD. This past year, Director Perez hosted 11 award ceremonies where he recognized and thanked officer and civilian staff for their outstanding service to the Miami-Dade Police Department and to our community. He also used the occasion to recognize and thank retirees. In January, our officers, who are trained in tactical life-saving techniques, were part of a contingent of law enforcement officers from across the country that provided security in Washington, D.C. for the inauguration ceremony of the 45th President of the United States. MDPD also implemented new tools to improve police services and enhance public safety in our community. Amongst the many included a pilot program where MDPD patrol officers were trained and equipped to deal with heroin and fentanyl overdose cases. This life-saving pilot program is our department's response to the opioid epidemic now affecting Florida. This past year, we have utilized the power of social media to engage and share important information happening in our department and throughout Miami-Dade County. We have significantly increased the use of all of our social media channels, which include Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Nextdoor, with a combined amount of nearly 300,000 followers. In 2017, MDPD brought back the Behind the Silver Badge featurettes, which is a behind-the-scenes look into the inner workings of the Miami-Dade Police Department. We look forward to bringing you more segments in 2018. Check out previous episodes of Behind the Silver Badge on our YouTube channel. The Miami-Dade Public Safety Training Institute continues to provide training for police officers from countries across the Americas. Countries whose police departments have benefited from our trainings in 2017 include Colombia, Haiti, Nicaragua, Honduras, and Guatemala. Some of the courses included MDPD's Special Response Team Tactical Training, Crime Scene Investigation, and Domestic Violence Investigations, just to name a few. This past year, we took great care to prepare for the wide range of emergencies and threats that could face our community. Between evolving national trends and local demands, our police officers are constantly training to respond to a diverse array of situations. Some of the trainings included a disaster preparedness drill at the Miami International Airport and at Port Miami, and numerous full-scale active shooter scenario exercises, rescue operations, and defensive tactic trainings. Some of the agencies we collaborated with included the U.S. Army, the Miami-Dade Fire Rescue, and the City of Miami Police Department. This year, our department was recognized at the annual Mental Health Transformation Conference and honored Director Perez as Police Executive of the Year. This was in recognition of the strides MDPD has made in training officers to deal with people affected by mental illness. In May, Major Ricky Carter was involved in a life-changing motorcycle crash on I-75 where he suffered catastrophic injuries. We are thankful to our community for the way they rallied in support of Major Carter throughout his recovery. His story taught us that despite the odds, any challenge can be overcome. Throughout the year, the department has been successful in maintaining our level of service to the community through a variety of ongoing and new initiatives. In an outreach effort to assist senior citizens and foster our relationship with the community, our department took on several home beautification projects. Our districts also hosted several Coffee with a Cop, Cookies with Rookies, Reading with a Cop, and numerous community events to facilitate informal discussions between our officers and members of the community about a wide range of issues and ways to build better relationships. Our department also hosted several gun buyback events that resulted in attaining hundreds of illegal firearms off the streets of Miami-Dade County. MDPD homicide detectives continue pursuing investigations. Of the many unfortunate cases that unfolded in 2017, we remember 2-year-old Carnell Williams, who was tragically killed outside of his home. Our officers train continuously to police mass events and take lead in an effort to provide a family-friendly and safe environment to all who attend large events that are held in Miami-Dade County. Some of the notable events in 2017 included the Miami Open Tennis Tournament, El Clásico Soccer Tournament, the Major League Baseball All-Star Games, and the Capital One Orange Bowl, where MDPD, with the help of our law enforcement partners, provided police services, safety, and security. Ultimately, the training, the vigilance, and the cooperation between law enforcement and the community paid off. And in September, Hurricane Irma, one of the most powerful storms on record, made landfall in South Florida. The entire complement of MDPD officers, as well as civilians with critical disaster preparedness responsibilities, were deployed to help Miami-Dade County residents throughout the storm. Our officers helped members of our staff, other civilians, and businesses in shuttering their homes and properties. They helped dispose of objects that could become dangerous in high winds. They kept traffic flowing so that people could get home safely and that transportation taking people to and from shelters could proceed smoothly. They checked nursing homes and other facilities that house some of our more vulnerable residents. And most importantly, they kept the peace. Hurricane Irma tested our strength and our sense of community, and together we passed that test. 2017 was also a challenging year for law enforcement. In March, Detective Terrence White and Charles Wood, assigned to the Homicide Street Violence Task Force, were part of a multi-agency gang enforcement sweep in northwest Miami-Dade County when they were ambushed by two armed subjects who approached their unmarked police vehicle and began shooting at them. In another occurrence in December, Northside District Officer Manuel Gonzalez was working an off-duty assignment at Walmart. While investigating a theft, Officer Gonzalez approached the subject in the parking lot when the subject shot at him multiple times. These incidents demonstrate how our officers are always ready to rise to any occasion and prove once again that they serve with honor, bravery, and integrity. In 2017, our department made several significant arrests. In an ongoing interagency operation involving MDPD's Economic Crimes Bureau, we made a significant dent in the trafficking of contraband and diverted pharmaceutical drugs, including an operation that resulted in the arrest of 10, $6.5 million of contraband drugs that were seized, and $3.7 million worth of assets fortified. MDPD's ongoing efforts to enhance relations with youth in our community was especially highlighted in 2017. Several MDPD officers graduated from the specialized 2-week DARE program, which equips them with the knowledge and skills to teach courses on techniques to avoid drugs and violent behavior. Another highlight was MDPD's Public Information and Education Bureau hosting the 2017 Youth Summit of STAND, where consequences associated with negative decisions such as drinking and driving, texting and driving, bullying, and drug abuse were discussed with high school students in Miami-Dade County. 16 college interns were assigned to different bureaus, districts, and units of the department, gaining first-hand experience and behind-the-scenes exposure to the work of the largest police department in the Southeast United States. Finally, MDPD introduced its first Citizens Teen Police Academy this summer. The program covered several aspects of MDPD operations, such as patrol duties, various kinds of investigations, use of forensics, communications, and drug abuse prevention. We pay tribute to all 271 law enforcement officers who lost their lives in the line of duty in 2017. We also use this time to show our appreciation to those officers who continue to faithfully protect and serve our great nation. We'd also like to take this opportunity to express our gratitude to you, our followers, for your continuous support throughout the year. As always, we remain dedicated to our mission of helping our community and fighting crime. We look forward to serving this extraordinary community in 2018. Be sure to follow our social media channels for the latest and up-to-date information happening in our department. Thanks for watching, and see you next week.